There we go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Man, has it been nasty outside. My power was out all day yesterday. No heat. We were in the low double digits, around 10 degrees. It's freezing. Internet's been off for the last couple days, but we're finally back. Hopefully we're finally back. So give me a 1-2-1-2 if everything sounds good, and we can start rocking and rolling. I'll wait for some people to show up. I did a brief, I tried to do that live stream 2 days ago, and you saw what happened there. The internet cut out on us. So we got not a whole lot of people in the chat right now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. People can always rewatch this stream. Figured I'd get an early one done today because the Lions are playing the Rams at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I got to be watching that game, man. I got to be watching that game, rooting on my Lions. Got to be rooting on them Lions. So BTC, man, still following our prediction. I mean, we got a nice support bounce here at the 786 around 42.5. That's the area that we said we need to keep a close eye on. Indicators are still looking pretty good here on the day chart. Now, we did see that bounce off the support RSI, which we talked about in the live stream before it got rugged. We did see a decent sized bounce right here. Not a decent size, but we did see a support bounce here on the support on the RSI. So what we want to keep an eye on here is how high is the support bounce going to bring us to? Are we going to be heading back up to that, $49,000 area? We'll have to see. I mean, indicators aren't looking too bad. Now we do have this red box drawn here. We've had it drawn for quite a while now. That's what rejected us right there. We got the ETF approval, then the ETF rug followed that, wicked right up to that 48.5, and then started that capitulation back down. But we've been hovering above the 786 pretty much since the middle of December. I mean, we broke over it at the beginning of December, briefly broke below it a couple times, but we've just been consolidating around that $42,000 area for a while now. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that. Now, MACD here, if we actually just look at the 3-day chart, we can get a little bit of a bigger picture of what's going on. Now, we were about ready to flip bullish right here, and obviously the ETF came out and it rugged us, and we saw that capitulation. But we still have some possible room to consolidate here. I mean, the indicators are still pretty high on the long-term time frame. Same with the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart looks pretty reset here, which is very valid by us consolidating on the 786. I mean, we've been consolidating on the 786 for about a day and a half, 2 days now. Indicators are reset. The MACD is about ready to flip bullish right here in the 4-hour. We have the RSI that's reset right here, had a nice bottom, starting to work its way back up. Now, if you go by RSI support and resistance areas, we do have quite a ways to go to the upside before we start testing out some resistance areas on BTC. Now, if we look at the WTX, similar situation right here. We got a nice rounded bottom starting to form right there as well, with a downtrend support a ways away. So we do have some room. We could be going up for BTC here, possibly testing out these, $48,000 area. As long as we stay above 42,000, 42.5, I'm not too concerned about that, which we have been doing for quite a while. That 786 has been coming up big for us. All right. So I got 4 people in the chat here. Big crowd today. So how's everybody doing? We're just riding along, chilling. Figured I'll do an early stream today. Normally I do nightly streams, but my Lions are playing the Rams today, so I figured I'll get an early stream done so I can watch my football game. All right, so did anyone have any coins they want requested? I know A0 has been absolutely tanking. Unfortunately, man, A0's been tanking. I hate this new setup on CoinGecko. Man. They're trying to copy CoinMarketCap. You know how they have everything on the left. It's kind of messing me up here. And we got Jim in the house. Kevin, welcome. Hold out, man. I'm not going there. Dude, it's freezing. I snow blew this morning and I shoveled my deck off. Man, I am exhausted. That's enough work for me today. Oh man, A0. We actually broke back into that downtrend. That is very, very unfortunate here. Very unfortunate. Oh, I did not want to see that happen. Actually, I mean, if you go off of this, we haven't yet, but we're working on it. Hopefully we don't tank. Hopefully we don't fall below that $1.25 area. Otherwise we'll be tanking the bed pretty hard. Yo, the corn man in the house. Welcome, man. I got the internet back, my power back. Still freezing outside, but we're doing it. Got a freaking headache right now, but It is what it is. So Jim what's that? Berkovic? Sorry, I murdered that last name, but it says Mina. So how does everything sound? 1 2 1 2. If the music's too loud, let me know. We got Mina Protocol, which is down 1.2% at $1.21, $1.2 billion market cap with 1 billion coins in circulation. It has an infinite max supply, so always be cautious of that. Try to figure out what is their unlock period, because infinite max supply, you know, they could mint an infinite supply of it, but there's sometimes it's built into the contract the amount they can mint per year, or their set unlock period. So that's something you should look into. Not financial advice. Now, all-time high was 2 years ago, last bull run at 909. All-time low was 3 months ago. If you would have bought 3 months ago, you'd be up 245%, so a little over 2x on your investment. And then if we look at the markets here, available on quite a few a lot of exchanges actually, so you can pretty much buy it anywhere. Yeah, so Mina right here, we actually did just get rejected off the 618. We got rejected off the 618 and found some support here at the 0.5 area. Indicators aren't looking too bad. We actually are losing our bearish momentum here on the MACD with the RSI stabilized at around 50 and the WTX stabilized as well. Hey, what's up, Double D, Grizz? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. So what we're gonna be looking for Mina on the short term fib here is maintaining hopefully above the 786 at 121. Now, right now, I don't think we're actually right on it right now. Oh, it's actually rejecting us right now if we zoom in a little bit closer. So that's what we need to focus on overtaking here is I'd say 121 to 125 for Mina. If we do get a rejection off the 786, which is kind of looking like it's happening, I would expect a slight pullback, probably back down to that 618 to the $1 range before we started moving our way back up. That would be our high to our lower high, and then we could rally up from that point on. Now on the larger scale, when you zoom out, you did break out of your pretty much multi-year downtrend right here on Mina, so you are in the first steps of your bull run. So short term it's looking bearish, but long term we're not looking bad at all. And like I mentioned at the beginning, on the main fib here, you got rejected at the 618. You're holding up support here to $1.12. So keep an eye on $1.25 and $1.12. In the meantime, that could be the consolidation zone, which if we draw a rectangle between that 125, where's that, 125 to 113, this could be your consolidation zone for Mina, but it's not looking bad. You're definitely in the first stages of your bull run. I mean, if you would have bought here in October, and that's the 372%. So yeah, maybe just a slight pullback and then continuing to the upside for this. It doesn't look terrible at all. I see you're always rocking that hat. You got merch? Yeah, I actually do got merch. It should be in the description below, or I think it's actually below my video or something. I actually made this one myself. I don't know if you can see it, Charting Crypto right there. I'm gonna be coming out this with my old logo though, so I'm gonna be coming out some ones with the new logo here pretty soon. Yeah, because this used to be the old Charting Crypto logo. Then I rebranded. Yo, dude, I'm not trying to shill this coin. I'm not sponsored by them at all, but Baby Bonk Man's gonna make me a millionaire. Man, I really hope so. I mean, the stuff that they're doing, I really hope it's not a rug, but the stuff that they're doing, man. I mean, if you pull up their Telegram, constant partnerships. Like they have the Baby Bonk Royale hype here. You know, GameFi's big deal, crypto, you kind of underrated, blah, blah, blah. You guys can read this on your own, but they're doing a lot of really cool, really bullish stuff, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm not a part of them whatsoever. I'm not trying to pump my bags. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of how I feel about Baby Bonk. Not Baby Bonk Soul, but Baby Bonk BNB. I actually went, yeah, so we're up 1% today. Now, their all-time high was 12 days ago, all-time low was 6 days ago. It's a rather new coin, but if you join their Telegram, man, they've been posting constant partnerships and updates. Pretty much just been consolidating ever since it came out, or ever since it was posted on CoinGecko. It's been out for longer than that, obviously. But I am pretty bullish on Baby Bonk BNB. The only crazy part is I was debating on whether Baby Bonk BNB or Baby Elon, and Baby Elon right now is actually outperforming Baby Bonk. So if you look at Baby Elon here, look at this chart. Baby Elon, I found Baby Elon when I was back here. I found it when I was back here, but I already had all my funds in Baby Bonk. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna stick with my Baby Bonk, and then this thing just started going parabolic. Yeah, this coin is a good play too. They're actually audited and everything like that. It's a guaranteed not rug. Well, I mean, anything can rug. Everything's a rug pull, but the likelihood that this is a rug is very unlikely. Now the market cap's 8.4 million now. We found it when it was under a million. Unfortunately, we did not get in, and the liquidity has decent liquidity, $500,000 of liquidity. And I think this is actually available on MEXC as well. But if this does see a pullback, I probably will get in. Like, let's see if we go from that top to this bottom. If we pulled back to the 618, I think that would be my entry point right there. So who knows? We could bounce up to 786 and go parabolic again. If so, it's not meant to be. But if Baby Elon comes back down to the 618 right here, that's where I might get some buying opportunities, and then I could see a rally to the upside like this. Now this coin hasn't seen a large correction yet, which normally happens when coins come out. They see a huge run up and then see a decent sized correction. So I'm kind of waiting for that large correction to come into play and then possibly get back into this, because a lot of coins see this ran up to 8.4. Baby Bonk ran up to 7.5 and then dipped all the way back down to 3 million. So if this dips down to that low, you know, 3.5 to 2.5 million dollar market cap from all the people taking profits, I might get in on it. Now if we just say it, Baby Bonk on Dex screener, since it has a little bit more information, so you guys can see it. We've just been consolidating on the 618, but see, similar situation to Baby Elon here. This thing went straight parabolic, and then we saw a slight pullback, then it saw a pullback. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for Baby Elon. But this consolidation, my personal opinion for Baby Bonk, is bullish. Just been accumulating for a long period of time. Has $500,000 market cap with only $4.2 million market cap, so half of what Baby Elon has. So now this is the play. You know, Baby Elon's already 2 times more market cap, so this is the one that I'm going to be playing with for sure. Karate's crazy bullish. Karate's gonna go to $1 billion plus market cap, I believe. This coin's just been going up forever. Well, not forever, it's a rather new coin, but it's just been going up and up and up and up. And it's only at a $33 million. Who was it? I think, was it the core man? Someone in the Discord, or yeah, they pointed it out when it was only, I believe, like a $11,000 or $11 million market cap. And yeah, this coin is going to probably go to a couple $1 billion market cap. Definitely do your own research on it. I'm just extremely bullish on it because I know what the coin does. It's pretty much you bet on fights. And if you know Karate Combat, Joe Rogan and them have talked about it, and whatnot. But yeah, this is an extremely bullish project that just came out, and it's still early, only $33 million market cap. You've probably seen the Karate Combat. You know, it's more of a conversation pit instead of a ring. Instead of being in a ring, it's a conversation pit, which is those slanted walls. There's no ground and pound or grappling. It's all straight fists and kicks. You can't grapple, you can't ground and pound. And what you do is you actually bet on these fighters with the karate coin. And their next fight is actually July 26th. So what you do is you download their wallet, you know, you download the app, download their wallet, you deposit Karate Combat coin onto that wallet, and then you can bet on these fighters, and then you watch the fight live. And if you win, you obviously, you know, you get more karate coin. And this is based off on HBAR. You know, it's on HBAR. You can do your research on all the fighters and everything like that, the lightweight, so who you want to, you know, bet on and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. Yeah. So it's only this coin I could see going to the couple billions. The only concern I have, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't pull it up, is they do have a pretty large unlocking period. So right now they're 7.5 billion out of 110 billion. Like, they do unlock a lot of coins every month. But could that be outweighed by the hype? Absolutely. So that's the only concern I had about it. I'm not concerned about the coin whatsoever. It's just, do I get it now early and then take the risk of them diluting the market by putting more coins in circulation? Or is the hype of this coin just going to eat up those coins that get put in circulation? That's kind of the risky play with it. But yeah, every excuse me, every month they put like 1 billion coins in or something like that, or a couple, like 650 million to 1 billion coins every month. But yeah, but look, last 30 days is up 136%. Yeah, but this coin's most likely going to the multi-billion-dollar market cap, I believe. Joe Rogan's back behind this thing and everything. He talks about it on his podcast. Gobble those things up. Yeah, I'm look at that. Just straight up, hardly any pullbacks, man. Got that double bottom right here, end of November, and then just straight up. I mean, we've been overbought since the beginning of December. We just haven't seen any large pullbacks. Who knows if we will even see any pullbacks? Because if they do fights every month, people are gonna be gobbling these coins up to bet with, you know. So anytime, you know, the coin dips down, people are going to be buying it and storing it for the next fight so they can gamble. So I really don't expect any large pullbacks. I don't think people are really buying this coin to hold it for price goes up. They're buying this coin to actually use it to bet on the fights. That's the thing. You know, a lot of the coins you guys invest in, or if not all, you buy and just hold and hope the price goes up. This, people are buying to actually use to bet on the fights. That's why I don't think we'll be seeing any super large corrections, because every time it dips below a certain price, people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that up because it's cheaper and hold it until the next fight so I can bet. Is there a correlation of pump with the fight? Yeah, so the fight's coming up in the 26th, so we'll start seeing some probably big movements. Now, their first fight was actually at the beginning of November. So the first time you could ever bet was back here, and you can see what happened at that point. They started betting, and then it just started going up. Once they actually had their first live betting feature, the coin just started going straight up. And this is what happened. You got the double bottom, and then during the fight day, which was, I believe, on November 10th or something like that, you got this huge green candle here. So yeah, the day of or the day before the fights, you normally start seeing large pumps. And the crazy part is, the people that normally win large amounts, they don't tend to sell their coins. They tend to hold them for the next fight, or they I think you can convert them back to H bar or something like that. But yeah, it's really cool, guys. It's really cool. Yeah, you can download the app on your phone and everything. Oh yeah, it was a darn good one with karate. But yeah, if this coin ever does go back down to the 618, I'm going to load up more. I did buy some here, but not as much as I should have. So I was kind of speculative on it. And then the darn good one from the Discord kind of drilled it in my head and showed me, and I kind of dived deeper into it. I'm like, oh man, this is a game winner right here. Abdullah, can you chart Metis? Yeah, we can look at Metis. Metis is up 17.9% at 124.29, $646 million market cap, with 5 million coins in circulation out of 10. So 52% of the coins are in circulation. I hate this new setup on CoinGecko. How this is everything's to the left. I haven't figured out a way to switch it back, but I just don't like it. They tried to copy coin market cap. Yo, Metis, there's a price volume gap right here, so that's something we have to be cautious of. Normally gaps get filled in crypto, so we got to keep an eye on this price volume gap right there. But other than that, man, look at this chart. Yeah, you actually just broke above the 618 as well. Now this doesn't look bad. It looks like it wants to push up to the 786 right here. Keep an eye on 150. So keep an eye on $150. That looks like it's the next stop. Then once you get up to that 786, let's monitor it because your indicators will be pretty high from that point on. So from where we're currently at, that's another 17. That's another 20% pump. Yeah, this thing doesn't look bad at all. We had our large run up right here, consolidation, and now we're continuing to the upside. Yeah, so I'd say 150. If we get rejected at 125, probably a pullback down to 100 and then a rally up. So Metis doesn't look horrible at all. I mean, if you look at the short-term time frame, yeah, short-term time frame is looking like we're about ready to blast out of here. I'd say $150 next stop on Metis. Casper. Man, what a chart. This thing hasn't really started running yet either. And we broke out of our lifelong downtrend right here as well. We broke out on beginning of December and we went down and back tested it as support. Saw a nice decent bounce. This thing's gearing up, guys. You're in the first steps of your bull run right here. Now that hasn't broken out yet, but when it does, we should see some extremely explosive movement to the upside. But if we're just looking at the short term here right now, let's just clear this up. If we're looking at the short term right now, we're going to drop from the top to the bottom. What we're currently contending with is the 382. This has been a common rejection zone pretty much since 2022. We tested it here October 2022, tested it here May 2023, tested it here beginning of 2024 and got rejected. Now, when we did touch these areas in the past, we still were in our multi-year downtrend. We are now out of our multi-year downtrend, which means our bullish movements are going to be more bullish and our bearish movements are going to be less bearish. So for the time being, what that means is we have a better chance at breaking above this 382 here at 5.5 cents than we did back here in 2022. Indicators look primed up for it as well. I mean, if you look at the MACD, yeah, it's bearish, but we're constantly trying to lose our bearish momentum. We're not growing larger on the bearish side of the MACD. Same with the RSI. The RSI, yes, we had a top here, but we are holding this RSI uptrend support area here. So hopefully we see a nice bounce and we work our way back up to around 5.5 and break out. So write 5.5 cents on a sticky note or on the dust on your screen so you don't forget it. That is your moon line right there. In the meantime, I do think we're heading back up to test that 5.5 out. Now, if we do get rejected off of that, our next support area would be the 618 down here at around 4.4. So let's focus on breaking over 5.5. If we end up getting a rejection, our support's sitting here at 4.4, maybe something like that. And then we'll reassess the situation. Hold on one sec. There we go. Where do I see it going in 2024? Well, how many coins does it have in circuit? It has an infinite max supply, so you want to figure out what their unlocking period is, because if they're able to unlock whenever, I've seen coins that during a bear market they don't unlock a lot of coins because it makes the price look bad, and then during a bull run they start unlocking a lot of coins so they can get profit off of it, which means the price doesn't go as high as it should because they're diluting the market. So I would see if they have a scheduled unlocking period and figure out what that is comparative to them being able to unlock however many coins whenever. Because normally during a bull run, if they don't have a scheduled unlock period, that's when they start unlocking a lot of coins. So that's the first step. Second step, if we go from the initial top to the bottom, all unlocks are done. Forever? All unlocks are done. Well, if all unlocks are done, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing went to, you know, $2-3 for the 1 2 3 6. Now this lifelong downtrend here, you have that golden ratio up here around $17-18. Now that's not off the table, but we do already have a $500 million market cap, so I have to keep that in the consideration. I'd be focusing on these fib areas. I would be keeping an eye on probably $2-3 maybe in the bull run, and I'm just take this with a grain of salt. I'm very conservative on my long-term TA. Long-term TA, you know, believe it or not, it's kind of impossible to do. You're better off shaking a magic 8-ball and asking it than doing TA. But if we just go off the fibs alone and going off past bull runs where coins tend to make higher highs than their previous highs, I wouldn't be shocked at all if we went up to, you know, that 1 2 3 6 area or blow off top here at the 1 6 1 8. So that's more conservative for me. Yeah, I would say $3 to $4, and then if we get over that $4 range, the hopium would be $20. How do you find the unlock period? Is there something that tracks all this? Yeah, there's some websites that do. If you just type in on Google, you know, Casper Network token unlock period or something like that, you can find it, or just hop in one of their discords or something and ask them. Just do a little bit of research and you should be able to find them on find it. And there's also, I think, Coin Market Calendar, if I'm not mistaken. Coin Market Calendar also has a lot of coins information of their unlocking period. Do you think that this year or next? Well, I think the blow off top is probably going to be the end of 2024 towards the spring of 2025. So yeah, I would say this year, end of this year, beginning of next year, we should be up here somewhere. As long as you're correct and they don't unlock any coins, and all the coins that they're going to unlock are already done, then I don't see any reason why once the bull run starts getting mania phase, this wouldn't go up there. So I'm thinking end of this year, beginning of next year. Yo, John Kutch in the house, welcome. We got Hang In, INJ, Crypto Tech, welcome. Corman says beam. Whoa, this coin is just going up. Yo, Barbarian, thanks for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Y'all, this coin doesn't look terrible at all. What is this? Which one is it? Is it this one right here, beam, or is it this one right here? Oh, this song slaps. So right now, this is actually a bull flag right here on beam. This is a very big bull flag. And if you take your flagpole to the top, when you actually break out of this thing, it should run up to around 11-12 cents. Because for bull flags, what you do is you take the flagpole of the consolidation period, and then once you see a breakout, that's where we see. So this doesn't look bad at all. You're in a bull flag. I would say 10-11 cents here pretty soon. Indicators are losing our bearish momentum, so it looks like that breakout might be happening soon. The RSI kind of looks like it possibly double bottomed right here as well. So if we draw the lifelong fib, yeah, if you break above the 786, I think we're going to be taking off. If you break above, I would say 2 cents. You break above 2 cents, you better have your moon suit dusted off, because we'd start going extremely parabolic on this coin. Now, not parabolic as in one day we're going to be up there, because obviously each one of these candles is a day, but the bullish movement would be very, very dramatic. Up to around 10 cents. So Abdullah says PBX. PBX sucks. I got into PBX when it first came out in 2021. Wait, is this the one? I thought there was a different PBX. Hang on. This one, Paribus? Are you talking about Paribus or Probinex? So if you're talking about Paribus, Paribus sucks. I got into Paribus in 2021 and it was a dud. Now I know it's on Cardano and everything like that. Well, it says the contract's on Ethereum, but it works for Cardano. Yeah, I got into Paribus when it first came out, and all they did when they first came out, man, they only had a couple million coins, which was awesome. And then they were just putting millions and billions and billions of coins in circulation. I'm like, dude, it's the bull run right now. Let your price run. Why put more coins in circulation? So maybe that's just a personal bias on me because I didn't make a lot of money off of it, but. Now it is available on KuCoin. So right now it looks like we're currently trying to get over that 382 in the lifelong fib. Indicators don't look bad. It actually looks like Paribus might be seeing a movement up here. Losing our, actually just crossed over. We just crossed over today bullish on the MACD after a very, very long bearish movement ever since, excuse me, December 18th. RSI starting to tail up as well, along with the WTX. The WTX definitely looked like it bottomed out here, right here. And if you look at the steep downtrend it has had, we actually broke out of that as well. So PBX is actually looking bullish here on the day chart. Now, if we draw the short-term fib, not the short-term fib, but the shorter fib from this top to this bottom right here, our goal for PBX is to overtake 002 or 003. In the meantime, I think we're heading back up to this 382 area at around 001. So I'd keep an eye on that. So from where we're currently at, that is approximately a 28% gain. And then obviously you have the downtrend resistance area to contend with as well. So Paribus is going to be testing some resistance areas, but your indicators are pretty reset right now. You do have the moon juice behind you to break through them. So next stop I would say is 0015. You break above that, you're 002. And then obviously you have those lifelong fibs here. So you have a double resistance area right here at 002. So I think that would be the next stop for PBX 002. And then we'll have to monitor that closely because that's a double resistance area. Now in the long term, obviously, you know, last bull run, it came out, put a lot of coins in circulation, tanked, but it has been consolidating and making higher lows since then. So we'll have to see what it does this bull run. I think there's better coins at play personally, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Alex Becker is promoting Beam. Who's Alex Becker? So Crypto says, can I look at Jasmine? Jasmine's not looking bad, man. We briefly broke below the 618, wicked right to the 0.5. We're above the 618 right now with our indicators here. Our MACD's losing the bearish momentum rather quickly with the RSI. Ooh, hang on. Did we break out on the RSI? No, we're almost there. We're almost there. It could happen today. So we need to break out of this on the RSI. So we need to break out of this downtrend. If you look at the WTX as well, hopefully this starts tailing up. Now that being said, I would be expecting Jasmine to be heading up to that 786. Now that 786 is your downtrend resistance area going back to Christmas time, you know, December 25th. You have your downtrend resistance plus your 786 resistance at around 006. If we break above that general area, that's when I can start seeing this absolutely start taking off. Now, I do think, you know, January, what is January, towards the end of January, beginning of this year, we will see 1 cent in Jasmine. Now, I know I did call, you know, 1 cent in Jasmine towards the end of 2023, beginning of 2024. That did not play out, obviously. But all the indicators and stuff are still showing bullish momentum to the upside. And you know, you have that 1 cent sitting at around that 1,236 area right here. Just in the short term, we just have a couple resistance areas to break through, and then we're off to the races, guys. A couple resistance areas and we're off to the races. And like I mentioned on quite a few videos of mine, we broke out of our lifelong downtrend. Now, Jasmy has been in a downtrend for a very, very long time, Now, we broke out of this one right here, but the main one we were focusing on was this. And this is actually very, very bullish. Now, you can see you have your high here. Oh, let me get this right. You have your high here. You tested it once, twice, 3 times, and you finally broke out of it. Now, normally when you break out of a lengthy downtrend, you come back down to test that as resistance flip support, which is called a confirmation of the breakout, which is currently happening right now. You see, we broke out, we came back down, we smacked into it, prior resistance flip support, and it's holding. So this to me is Jasmy trying to confirm its breakout right now, which it seems like it is doing. So that is your first step of absolutely starting to go, you know, straight up, is Jasmy breaking out of its multi-year lifelong downtrend, which is currently doing. And indicators are backing it up. You're about ready to flip bullish here in your MACD. Your RSI, WTX is starting to tail up. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if Jasmy started rallying pretty dang hard. I know a lot of people are waiting to pick up Jasmy cheaper. I don't know what they're waiting for. They had all the way back from the end of 2022 to pretty much 2023 to buy Jasmy cheap, you know? And now we're breaking out of a lifelong downtrend. There's nothing more bullish than breaking out of a lifelong downtrend. And that's currently what Jasmy's doing right now. First steps of breaking out of a lifelong downtrend and starting to work its way higher. So obviously I'm bullish on Jasmy this upcoming bull run. Yo, Flip Coins in the house, welcome. I appreciate the super chat. Husky, yes, Husky to the moon, man. We found Husky a while ago before it ran on AVAX. Oh man, Husky AVAX is up 4.2. What markets are these currently available on? Trader Joe and Pangolin. So it hasn't hit any major exchanges yet. So we have to look at it on this chart, which let me pull this out for you guys real quick so I can get the actual price data on the screen for you. Bottom to top. Oh shoot, where are we? I'm lost. Hang on, give me a second. I'll find myself here. I'm lost. There we go. Let's get this adjusted for your viewing pleasure. Oh my gosh. Whatever, this works. All right, so let's look at Husky here. This is not Husky, but we'll get to it. Walter Inu. Husky, not Cusky. Yo, Crypto-san, Kusama Gaming, welcome. So Husky right now, right now top to bottom, currently testing our downtrend that we've been in since December 8th. So we're currently testing that out. If we draw the uptrend right here, yeah, we're currently at a pivotal moment. It looks like we're at a convergence area, the downtrend and uptrend. So we have to decide here soon. This is actually the day chart. So this is going to be decided today. Normally when your chart looks like this, you don't continue sideways like that. You don't. It just doesn't happen when you're at a convergence area like that. You either see a breakout to the upside or a capitulation to the downside. So that should be decided in the next day or so. Now let's get some indicators on here so we can get a little bit more information on the chart. We have the MACD there, and then we're gonna need the RSI here. Yo, the RSI and MACD look good too. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all if we actually saw a breakout from here. Your MACD is actually losing its bearish momentum and your RSI is bottomed out, starting to tail up. Now let's draw the fibs and see what the fibs are telling us. Oh man, I hate how the screen's so small. Deck screener, come on, bro. We'll get it. So right now the 236 is the area we need to focus on, which is what, 6802 micro pennies, and that's actually your breakout point too. We draw the downtrend from this high to the low. Yeah, your breakout point is that 236 area right there. So if we get above this 236, you better have your moon suits dusted off because we'll be starting to rally. Now, obviously, it's not going to be just straight up like this. We have other resistance areas to contend with, such as the 382 area here at 1086 micropennies, because there is a possibility that we come up here and put in a lower high and then head back down. But in the meantime, we are on pretty much a deciding candle. Today or tomorrow is the deciding candle on whether we're to go up and down, and indicators are actually looking bullish. It's looking like Husky might be seeing a breakout here pretty soon. For example, it's happened back here as well. If you draw this downtrend right here as well, you can see once we broke out of this downtrend right here, we saw this huge engulfing candle to a continuation up to the 0.5. So that's exactly what we're looking at here, is a breakout similar to this. So it already happened once. Why can't it happen again? So yeah, I'd be bullish on Husky. Today or tomorrow, it's going to decide what it's going to do, and I think it's going to be bullish. I think we're going to be starting to see a run to the upside on Husky. I might actually pick some up. That might not be a bad play at all. What's the market cap? Market cap's 5.7 with 180,000 liquidity. And what would that run up be? At least to the 382. That's a 75% run up to the 382. And the prior run up to a breakout was approximately 275. So 275 would actually break you above the 618 and send you all the way back up to the 786 right there. Huh. Do I toss a little bit in Husky? I think Husky's about ready to make a move. Yeah, I might do it. I might put a little bit in Husky. This is a good play. Good play in my personal opinion. Yo, Double D with the super chat. I appreciate it, man. ICP, please. Yes, we can look at ICP. Yeah, we might add Husky to the rotation today. Just for a quick flip. ICP looks like this is still at play right here. We got a perfect bounce off the 786, starting to work our way back up to that prior high of 1550. Now let's actually just zoom out and take a major look at the chart. Major look at the chart. You can see we broke out of a multi-year downtrend that you've been in since 2021. And you can see what happened as soon as we broke out of that downtrend, man. We got some huge engulfing candles to the upside. So you're definitely in the first stages of your bull run here for ICP. I think ICP is absolutely going to blow through its all-time high. I think what's its all-time high? A couple hundred? I'm not mistaken. It is $700. So yeah, I think ICP definitely has it in it to go past that $700 range. Now it has a $5.2 million market cap, but I mean, anything's possible, right? I mean, since October, you're up 4x since October. Uh-oh, I think my music is over. Oh, nope, it's not. So for ICP, hang on, let me get back to this real quick. Yeah, ICP needs to get over the 236. If you get over this 236 right here on the lifelong downtrend or on the lifelong fib, you're going to see another explosive movement up to around $40. So indicators are a little high here on the day chart, however, but you're testing that area out. So short term, I think a pullback down to around, $11-12, and then we can start rallying out of here. But oh shoot, what the heck did I just do? But regardless, ICP's definitely bullish. I think ICP is going to go to $1,000-2,000 easily this bull run. I went full degen on Rocky by throwing in 10K. Dang. So for Double D, there's two different situations. We blast out of here or we see a correction. I don't own any ICP, but if I wanted ICP, I just put a buy-in order at the 618 right here at around 860, 875. Not saying it's going down there, but if it does, that's the area of support it would bounce off of. So that would be a prime buying opportunity, is the 618, and then a rally out of here. But regardless, we are in the first steps of our bull run, and this coin should absolutely do some big numbers in the bull run. So hopefully that answers your question. So channel members and super chats get priority on charting requests. I just want to let you guys know that. So that's why I'm skipping over some stuff and going to the super chats first. And then we have Grizz, which is the moderator, asked for JTO. So we're going to look at JTO. Blow up this up. All right, let me just fix my screen here real quick. Jitto JTO up 12.7% at 268, $310 million market cap, circulating supply of 115 million with 1 billion total supply. Currently available on the following market. Wow, Gate.io, MaxC, BingX. It's available on Coinbase too. Crazy. JTO, huh? Oof. Looks like we charted this before. Well, JTO obviously bottomed back here beginning of January. Grizz just went degen on Baby Bonk BNB 4 trillion. There you go, boss. Welcome to the family. Dude, I'm so bullish on Baby Bonk BNB. Like, it's crazy. It's a very, very large amount of my portfolio now. Let's put it that way. I consolidated a lot of coins to get into that. So Jitto right now is testing a very, very critical resistance area at around $2.80. We're at 266 right now, but $2.80 is your resistance area. We did recently wick up to it. Indicators, however, unfortunately, are pretty high. We're losing our bullish momentum here on the MACD. Our RSI is the highest it's ever been. So we're extremely overbought here at 86 on the RSI, while being deep in the red here on the WTX. So unfortunately, I think for the time being, this is probably going to be a rejection zone on Jitto, JITO, and we'll probably be seeing a pullback back down to that 786 area at around $2.40. Now there's two supports areas to focus on, the 786 and then a rally up, or the 618 and a rally up. I don't think we'll go much lower or lower than the 618 if we do head down here. So we have been putting some bullish momentum in since the beginning of January. We have a high here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And even if we came down to that 618 and got a bounce, that would be a higher low, which would still be bullish momentum that we would be in right here. So we'd be putting in a higher low. So there's two different areas I think this coin's pulling back to. First one, 786 at 240. If we break below 240, $2 and $2.10 is on the table. So that's what I'm thinking it's going to do, is one of these pullbacks right here, because we're just at a very critical resistance area, and a lot of the indicators are extremely overbought, the highest they've ever been. JTO good for a short then? Nah, I don't give financial advice. Would I short it? I think a short on it would be profitable if I shorted it anyways, but yeah, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad for a short, not financial advice. I would ignore the day chart, focus on the short-term time frame. Down to 240. Oh, 41 trillion. Wow, 41 trillion. Nice. My goal is 1 quadrillion, baby bonk. That's my goal. I want to get 1 quadrillion. All right, so we got a lot of requests in here. I'll try to get to them all, but if I just went straight down the list and went to them all, we'd be here all day. So we're actually just gonna, I'm just gonna go through and pick random ones out real quick. So Kusama Gaming said Tia and Rocky. I'm guessing that's a meme coin. Oh, Rocky the dog, huh? Helium on Radium and Bitmart. Yo, what a pump. What a pump and what a dump. Okay, let's get out our deck screener. Man, I got a migraine. It's the weather. It's the weather. Yo, that's a nasty, nasty drop. Okay, so let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Top to bottom right here. Wicked right down to the 236, currently above the 382. Let's toss some indicators on this bad boy. Some MACD, some RSI. Love me some MACD and RSI. Yeah, you actually just crossed over bearish on the 4 hour as well. RSI, unfortunately, the RSI did break out of its uptrend. So I wouldn't be shocked if Rocky went up to around the 0.5 area here at 1.5 cents and then saw another rejection. Something like this. Something like, yeah, I'd say something like this. And then this would be the reset point right here on 1 cent. 1 cent or 0.007 micro pennies. So I don't think Rocky's done dumping yet. And then obviously this is a main support area because you tested it back here December 9th and you tested it right here January 6th. So not financial advice, but I think the best buying opportunity would be see if it goes down to this main support area and then get in. I don't think Rocky's done dumping yet. But you know, it's hard to do TA on these meme coins because one large buy can absolutely shoot it up. But since this initial run up, the MACD's bearish, you broke your uptrend on the RSI, so we're gonna need to reset. So I'd be bearish on Rocky, at least down to around 0.005. And then from there, you can start seeing a rally to the upside. Oh, you switched the DEX tools. Yeah, I did switch the DEX tools, but I'm still not familiar enough with DEX tools. We'd be fumbling around with it on the live stream. At least I know how to use DEX screener. But yeah, I do like DEX tools better. I just need to figure out how to navigate it. Because if we did it on the live stream, I'd be fumbling around. Dang, quad. Well, I don't have a quadrillion yet. I'm getting there. I'm pretty close, but I'm not there yet. I have some money coming in on the 21st. And as long as Baby Bunk doesn't blast off by then, I'll be able to get my quadrillion. If it blasts off, then so be it. I'll just get into Baby Elon in the next dip. So I think Baby Elon's going to see a large correction, and then that'll be the optimal time to get in. But we went over that at the beginning of the live stream. I'm waiting on an ICP to add back to my bags. Yeah, I don't have any ICP, but ICP should be a good play in the bull run. Jack, I went full degen on ICP at 0.003. Yeah, so you should be good, man. Hopefully you took some profit when it hit the 786. But right now, it does look like we're going to be seeing some downwards movement for it. And if you got in at 0.003 at 10, wow. Hopefully you took some profit on it, dude. That's 7x on $10,000. You had almost 100,000. Zcash, Z money, Z money. Zcash down 7%, 23. 34. $342 million market cap. Oh man, this thing. Oh, hopefully this is the breakout point, because you've been in the downtrend since back here, since May of 2021, and you broke out of it right here. You back tested it as support, and it actually looks like a hell yeah, you dipped below it, but look at the indicators, man. Yeah, this actually doesn't look bad at all. Zcash looks like it might be ready to pop. Huge bearish movement right here, then quickly a run up bullish. So let's keep an eye on this bullish crossover right here that just happened. Hopefully it's not a fake out. I mean, in the past you've been having lower bullish movements, but hopefully this is the bottom right here and we start seeing some explosiveness to the upside. WTX is reset, RSI is reset, fib from the high to the low, currently above the 382 right there. If you draw the fib from there, they're currently contending with the 382. Yeah, so keep an eye on the 382. The 382 is going to be the storyteller at 23 to 24 bucks. You break above that, your next main resistance is at 27. So Zcash doesn't look bad. It's looking like it's about ready to pop. I mean, you broke out of your lifelong downtrend here October 2023, and you just back tested it right here. Even though you broke below it, it kind of was a fake out, and it's showing a confirmed breakout right now. So Zcash might be in the first steps of its bull run right here, which usually after a confirmed breakout like that, you see a really nice movement to the upside. Yeah, so Zcash doesn't look bad. Zcash definitely doesn't look bad. What do you think of Swift? She's been having some decent percentage swings. Up 3.5, small market cap, 8.9, 89% of the coins are in circulation. Currently available. Oh wow, it's available on Coinbase. So available on some good exchanges as well. Yo, this thing doesn't look bad at all. Definitely. Am I getting ads on my YouTube channel now? They're posting scam ads, man. I had the Solana one with the AI voice. YouTube needs to do something about that. That's ridiculous. But I mean, if people fall for that, then yeah, so Swift right now, this is the horizontal support area that's held. We're currently got rejected at the 618 right here at 002. And we're currently holding support at the 0.5. Now, if we draw our uptrend support area, which you can draw two different ways, we're going to draw it like this because it's my channel and I can draw it however I want. What I'd be expecting here is probably that 0.5 holding up as support. So if we look at the MACD, yeah, we're bearish, but our candles aren't super engulfing. What I mean by that is the current candle is not engulfed as largely as the previous ones, which is showing slowish bearish movement. If you look at the RSI has been slowly chopping around, but on a very small slant to the upside. And then the WTX as well got reset right here. We're currently working right down. So for Swift, or yeah, what is this, Swift coin? I wouldn't be shocked if the 0.5 held here at 0019 or 002, or we saw a retracement to that uptrend support and then a rally to a higher high from that point on. So from where we're currently at, that if we did drop down to that uptrend support area, that is about a 10% correction. So 10% correction is on the table, but in the meantime, focus on this support area at 001 or at 19, which from where we're currently at, we're currently almost there actually, is about a 2% drop. So that is your first support. We could either bounce off this and rally up or bounce off this and rally up. That's my thought. We definitely are in bullish structure after this very lengthy consolidation period. What's the all-time high on this? 2.6, which is, wow, 2.6 is way up there. Yeah, that's currently what I'm looking at for Swiftcoin. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. Oh boy. And we've been live for an hour already. GFAL. Games for a living. 58. This, I've heard of this. You guys, I think you guys have asked about this before. $58 million market cap, small market cap, 1.5 billion coins in circulation. So about 15% of the coins are in circulation because it has a 10 billion max. It's available on the following exchanges: MEXC, Bitmark, PancakeSwap, BingX. It's a rather new coin if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it came out March 16th and just hasn't looked back since. Man, I got a migraine. GFAO. Yo, wow. We haven't tried this in a while, but look at that resistance area you guys blew out of. Obviously, I said that was a critical resistance area because we tested it once, twice, 3, 4, 5 different times. You guys broke out of it. Congrats. Look at this chart. That's insane. Oof. Fortunately, we did break our lifelong uptrend. So hopefully this is a fake out. Now let's see what the lifelong looks like. Top to bottom. Yeah, I think GFL, if it does continue this downtrend, the support would be the 786 here at 0029 or 003. That might not actually be a bad buying opportunity. GFAL is Kalish's coin. Well, that's a good play. This is definitely a good play. Unfortunately, we did break our uptrend, but I do think this 786 might come up big. There's two different areas in the lifelong. And if this coin continues pumping out what it's been doing, because obviously there's some sort of catalyst why it continues to go up, I don't see any reason why that 786 wouldn't hold right there at 3 cents. So from where we're currently at, 3 cents, that's a nasty drop, 20% drop, but you know, crypto goes up and down all the time. And indicators right now, yes, we are bearish on the MACD, but this previous candle wasn't as large, which means the bearish momentum slowing down. RSI sitting pretty good around 42 with the WTX sitting pretty low as well. We haven't gotten a buy signal, but this is the lowest the WTX has ever been. So yeah, two different scenarios. Keep an eye on around 3 cents. I'd say 3 cents would be the worst case scenario. And then in the short term, we're holding up at the 618. So keep an eye on 3.6. This would be the areas. You have the 618, break below 618, you have the 0.5, and then I think the worst case scenario is at 3 cents right there. But yeah, GFAL definitely looks like a solid play. I think we looked into this coin before too. We actually went to their website. Yeah, you guys can't see it full screen, or on my screen because I'm cutting it off. But yeah, this doesn't look bad. I've been looking for games to get in because I love playing video games, and why not play crypto games, right? I think that'd be pretty cool. Then if I got good, I could stream that as well on the live stream. We could all be playing crypto games together. Well, yeah, look at Jump, whatever that is. It has Soccer Legends, Diamond Dreams, Elemental Raiders. Are these actually playable? GFAL token now listed on BingX. Featured on blah, blah, blah. Yo, are these playable? Yo, you can actually get it on Google. Become the coach of a mystical football players and unleash their true power. Review, play, win, recruit, grow. Like, are these crypto games or are they just games? Like, can you earn crypto from playing these? Yo, this looks kind of the kind of game that I'm looking for. I'm looking for like an MMORPG game to play. Fight, win, and earn. Play, earn rewards by winning combats and trading all their in-game. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Marketplace. Yeah, area RPG. Yeah, this is definitely not a bad play at all. GFAL. Items. Oh, is it a card-based game? Oh, okay, okay. So it's a card-based game, it looks like. I thought it was like an actual walk around type game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm actually going to look into playing some of these maybe later today. Yeah, so GFAL, definitely not a bad play at all. Yeah, Baby Bonk on B&B. Baby Bonk on B&B is going to go to the moon, man. It's going to make me a millionaire before my A0 does. My goal is 1 quadrillion Baby Bonk, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Oof. Oof. Look at that rug on the last hour. Good buying opportunity. Right around here. This 0.5, man. If we just remove this area right here has been coming up. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. Massive, massive, massive support right around here. That's where we kind of double bottomed here on the double top. We tested it back here on the 10th of January. We tested on the 12th of January. We tested on the 13th of January. And now it looks like we're coming back down to test it again. We do not want to break that. Top to bottom, which is the 0.5. Now, if you look at their, let's see, Baby Bonk, B&B. They're actually getting listed on Gate Wallet, which it is coming on Monday, followed by a 6-day marketing campaign. They actually have a game coming out, Bonk Royale. You can go to their Facebook and they have a little bit of a hype right here about it, where it's an actual game that you're going to be able to play. I think it's kind of like Clash Royale, but with Bonk, and they have NFTs launching. The NFTs will be what you're playing with. Yeah, it's only been out for a month, guys, so obviously there's gonna be some price volatility, but we'll see how it plays out, man. I think meme coins, some baby coins are gonna be good. Like, there's Baby Bonk and there's Baby Elon. We talked at the beginning of the live stream. Baby Elon we found under $1 million market cap, and right now it's outperforming Baby Bonk. So I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm waiting for a pullback on Baby Elon. Once Baby Elon sees a pullback, I'm gonna get in on Baby Elon as well. But yeah, Baby Bonk, man, hopefully it stays above that support area, which it's like it's currently at around 9041 micro pennies. 4 hour looks good. The 4 hour looks like we're about ready to flip bullish. Last time, every time we flipped bullish from the MACD on the 4 hour, we saw some explosive movement to the upside. For example, when we flipped bearish to bullish our first time, December 27th, we saw this run up right here. When we flipped bearish to bullish again, we saw this run up right here. When we flipped bearish to bullish on the MACD again, we saw this run up. We saw it happen again. We had this run up. So it's been pretty accurate every time it's flipped from bearish to bullish. You see we had bearish to bullish right here. Our most recent one, we saw this run up. So we'll see. It's about ready to flip bearish to bullish again. That could be our run up to that 1272 right there. But we'll see. Baby Bonk's not looking bad. What's my guess on PT? What's PT? Personal trainer? What's that? What is PT? What's the special occasion? Yeah, we're early streaming today because my power was out all day yesterday. My internet's been out for 3 days now. It just came back on. The Detroit Lions play tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's usually when I do live streams, and I'd rather watch the football game. They're playing against the Rams today at 8 p.m. So I'm gonna be doing that instead of streaming later at night. Is this the 100K special? Not yet. When we hit 100K, we're gonna do like a 6 to 8 hour stream. I don't even know what I'll talk about. I'll just sit here and look at the screen. When we hit 100K subscribers or $100,000 or something like that, we'll just have a long multi-hour stream. Price target. Oh, price target on what? I'm a little behind here. Kusama, yes. Yeah, Kusama's in the Discord. He actually has two accounts in the Discord, but don't tell anyone. Oh, price target. I have no idea. My price target, I'm hoping if Baby Bonk hits a $75 million market cap, I made it ×2. Let's just put it that way. And a lot of the baby coins last bull run went up to 500 million plus, and a lot of them didn't even have any utility. Baby Bonk now is coming out with their NFT and their game on top of it. So who knows? That could bring it to, you know, multi-million-dollar market cap to a possible billion. Baby Doge did $1.2 billion last bull run. Let's see. Baby Doge did I think it was like $1.2 billion max market cap. Yeah, they went up to, what is this? Let's get it. Yeah, $1 billion market cap last bull run. And then Baby Bonk's only at a $3 million. I think it can easily go over 100 million plus. They're actually working on partnering with the actual bonk. So their NFT games, they're going to have their NFTs they can use in their game. And then the normal bonk has NFTs, and they're going to incorporate the normal bonk's NFTs into their game to provide more utility for the normal bonk. So they're working on partnering with the normal bonk on top of that. So it's going to be, you know, a win-win situation for the normal bonk and the baby bonk on top of that. So I think bonk's going to be another big winner this bull run. It's going to be one of the big dog coins this bull run. So I think baby bonk is going to be following suit on that. You know, the reason that baby Doge ran last time is because Doge absolutely went parabolic. If we actually look at Doge, I don't know if this is going to play out. I haven't done this before, but we're going to look at Doge. Wow, I haven't turned to Doge since I had colored fibs. And then we overlay baby Doge. I don't know if baby Doge will have a chart. That's the thing. Baby Doge. Oh no. So baby Doge followed Doge somewhat accurately, right? So what my mindset is baby Bonk will follow Bonk quite accurately. And I think Bonk's bull run isn't even over yet. It's just the start. And if they partner with normal Bonk, then man, that's just a win-win on itself. So that's one of the main reasons I got in. Here's just a little information about their Bonk game that's coming out. But yeah, I went absolutely balls deep on Baby Bonk. Like I went balls deep. Probably one of the most degen plays I've ever done in crypto. My most degen play was probably putting $250 into Safe Moon and coming out with 35,000. But this time I actually know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I was doing back then. Yeah, and they actually have they're implementing burns on Baby Bonk as well. So after every milestone that's hit or something like that, they're burning, I think they said 1 to 2% of the supply. So I'm not drinking this early. I'm drinking my LaCroix. I drink a lot of LaCroix. So yeah, I would say the moon's the limit for Baby Bonk. Price target, I don't have a price target. I just have a market cap. Market cap, I mean, the market cap, man, I can easily see it go to a multi-$100 million market cap. And if Bonk goes absolutely parabolic, this thing could briefly go up to the billion mark, but that's just a little bit of hopium right there. I'm shooting for a couple $100 million market cap this bull run, and I'd be perfectly fine with that. Doesn't Baby Doge give you, I don't think they have a reflection built into their contract like that, but I'm not sure. I never owned Baby Doge. And I think they're starting to crack down on coins like that give you reflections of people buying and selling, because that's what Safe Moon did. And Safe Moon's getting under a lot of hot water because of that. The reflection aspect where someone sells or buys and you get a certain amount of that. Polka starter. Yeah, I think another good one will be this one right here, but this one doesn't have the hype to me that Bonk has. Now, normally a coin comes out, has this nice run and then a capitulation. This hasn't seen a large correction yet. I was gonna toss a couple $1,000s in back here, but man, I didn't want to risk it. I couldn't risk it. And then if I would have been up pretty big. But right now we did get a rejection right here. I think if baby Elon goes back down to the 618, I might scoop some up. And then the worst case scenario would be going down to the 382, in which I'd probably unload a good amount of capital on it at the 382. I think that would be the play. I'm already in Baby Bonk heavy. Don't mess around. Just wait and see if this comes down to this prior resistance area right here. And I think that would be a good buying opportunity to get in for Baby Elon. Around 9941 micro pennies. Liquidity is locked, has an $8.2 million market cap. Now I don't follow them as closely as I do Baby Bonk, so I don't know if they have utility or anything like that. Yeah, A0, we went over A0 at the beginning of the live stream. It's on life support, unfortunately. We're testing that breakout. Unfortunately that's around 120. You can't break, we cannot break back into this, man, otherwise it's GG. But I mean, indicators are kind of reset right now on the day chart. The MACD, we didn't have that large of an engulfing candle the last couple days, but it's showing the bearish momentum has stabilized, which after it's stabilized usually comes bullish momentum. RSI is pretty reset, WTX is pretty reset. So maybe 120, $1.20, and then rally out of here like that is what I'd be predicting. I know A0, the Commons airdrop is happening, which Common is A0's DEX, their main DEX. It's their cross bridge DEX, and it's launching, I think, the end of this month, beginning of the next month. And on top of that, they're airdropping all the tokens to people who've been staking. And I've been staking my Aleph 0 for over a year. So I'm pretty excited to see how much common coins I get off that airdrop. Oh, that's just, yeah, Aleph is the one on Coinbase. Aleph 0 is not on Coinbase. Let's look at the poll here, guys. 64% of you say BTC will not break 50K this week. It's very likely that it won't. I got excited there. We'll see. Regardless, man, I'm holding this for the bull run. I'm holding this for the bull run. This doesn't look bad at all. It actually came down, back tested it, ran. Now we're probably going to come back down and back test it one more time. Which is actually the 0.5 on the micro fib. Yeah, I think A0 is probably going to see some more correction down to that 0.5. I keep an eye on 120. Then hopefully we lift off and put in a higher high. Got to make some sticky notes. Yeah, don't forget those sticky notes, man. If you don't have sticky notes, write it on the dust on your screen or something. Great. So great, guys. So does anyone have any more coins they want me to chart? If not, I'll probably end the live stream here a little bit. You know, I just was live streaming while my kid was asleep, and he should be waking up sometime soon, so I'm gonna have to get to tending that, going back to being a babysitter. VeChain. Yeah, so we can look at VeChain and vector space for sure. So VeChain right now is down 2.8% at 3 cents, $2.2 billion market cap, 72 billion coins in circulation, 100,000, yeah, out of 87 billion. All-time high last bull run was 28 cents. All-time low was 4 years ago. VET, we'll look at that on Binance. Yeah, VET is not looking horrible. Broke out of its bear market downtrend right here. Just seeing some consolidation happening right now. It actually is looking like it's about ready to move again. Go from top to the bottom right here. Perfect retracement to that 618. Trying to overtake that 786 right now. So that is going to be the area to focus on here. Because if you go from our high to the bottom, that is our downtrend resistance area as well. So VET needs to break above here before we see some bullish movement to the upside, and it's looking like it might actually happen here pretty soon because you're losing your bearish momentum here on the MACD, heading towards a bullish crossover. Your RSI is reset here at 48. Your WTX is below 0, which is reset. So I'd be keeping an eye on VET around that 786. So around 3 cents, 3.1. It looks like 316. 316, 317. You break above that, I think VET would see a nice movement up. Most likely breaking this high, heading up to the 1236 area. So if we break above that, I would expect something like this to happen and then continue this bullish uptrend that you've been in. So VET is not looking bad at all. It actually is looking like it's about ready to make a good bullish move to the upside. VXV, man, we've been following VXV for a while. And we were keeping an eye, and man, it briefly broke out of it. This thing has never been out of this downtrend yet since initial coin launch. It's trying to. It briefly broke out of it, and then it fell back in. It was a pretty impressive fake out nonetheless, and now we're currently coming up to contend with it again. So on the short-term fib, top to the bottom, we've been holding up at the 618 support. The 786 is what's rejecting us. Indicators right now, listen to this. Indicators right now are completely reset. Now, I've said reset before, but these are completely reset. You definitely had this hard capitulation, nice V-shaped bottom right there. RSI is starting to tail up as well with this long, lengthy bearish MACD about ready to be flip bullish. So I think you have a very good chance here in the next couple days or this week to break out of your lifelong downtrend. And once that happens, you can start seeing some bullish movement for VXV, because VXV has an extremely small circulating supply with an all-time high of $19.19, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all-time high was $19.19, and the circulating supply is only 57, or what is it? The circulating supply is only 37 million. So VXV is probably going to perform really, really well this bull run. I think it's easily going to overtake its all-time high of $20, especially with the AI hype that most likely will come back in to the space. In the short term right now, we just need to overtake that 786, which is looking very promising right now. You're not overbought on your indicators, you're reset, you have the moon juice behind you to do that. So I would be expecting something like this to happen for VXV here in the next coming week or so. So VXV is looking very good. But all right, guys. With that, I appreciate everybody tuning into the live stream and supporting the channel. Appreciate all the super chats. If you guys like to chat with me outside of the live stream, I do have a Discord channel that I am on daily. A lot of the people that are actually in the chat are also in the Discord channel. You can find that link below in the description. It's completely free, just another avenue to talk crypto and hang out with people. Other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoy your Sunday, and go Lions.